Hi, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Ben. Today I'm going to walk around this 2011 Ford Territory TS Limited in a Mark II. So I just want to point out a few things that we can possibly identify on this vehicle. Go around and see if there's any marks or scratches that we can find. Just give you a better overall presentation of this car. So as we can see here, the nice big grille on the front of the Territory with the fog lamps down the bottom and the nice big headlamps on there as well. You can really see that that front really does give you that nice nose that the Territory does have. Looking here at the bonnet, just overall looking presentation wise, couple of little swirls in there, but nothing major. No stone chips that I can really see, maybe just one or two just on the front here, but overall presentation pretty good on that car. As we walk down here to the driver's side, we can see there that first guard looks really good. No marks or scratches on the rims at all, or alloys, and the tyres look like they're about 80% as well, so they're tidy as well. We do have your all-wheel drive badging on there with your big colour-coded mirror there as well. This car doesn't have any window tint, so we do have some people here that can talk to you about protecting your vehicle inside and putting some aftermarket window tint on the car as well. Just looking down here, just looks like there's been a couple of little marks here just where the door's been opened, but the actual face of the door, there is no marks or anything on there at all. Down onto the rear driver's side door, again, no marks. There's just a little scratch there on the door handle, but that's nothing major because the overall door is actually quite clean. Little tiny, oh no, it looks like a little bit of hair there. As we can see as well, this does have the side steps on the car, which is going to give you that ease and access into the vehicle. Not an overly large car, but you still want to be able to get in and out easy enough. Looking at the rear of there, you'd say that they're probably just about new tyres, and there's no marks or scuffs on the wheels as well. As we step around the back here, now this is probably the one part that I really do like about the Ford Territory, is the boot. So this is probably where it becomes really beneficial to the customer when they buy these. So it's got what we call a split door. So we can actually open the glass, still leave the door open. Okay, so that's still closed, but you've got the ability to be able to put things in, nothing's gonna roll back out. We drop that back down, and over this side we have what we call a door button, which opens up the whole door. Okay, so you do have that split function to be able to open up the glass or open up the door. This being a 7-seat, easy, very simple system to use. With those seats, if those seats were further forward, those seats will drop down flat, okay? So that's gonna be able to drop down flat. It is one big bench. Simply bring it back up. We just bring it straight back up into position there. Like I said, very large boot, so really deep, but you have got the 7-seat option as well. This car has got a tow bar. So your towing on this car is 2,300 kilos, so 2,300 kilos. So for a family car, that's still reasonable to be able to do a 2,300 kilo tow rating on a family SUV. As we walk around to the rear of the vehicle, so around to the passenger side, presentation wise, as you can imagine from the other side, is very tidy as well. The rear quarter panel there, no marks or scratches that I can physically see. Can't see any stone chips or anything there. Tyres, the same as the other side, would be sitting at around that 80%, and there's no marks or scuffs on there either. We do have here the two passenger side doors. Again, a couple of little watermarks, but that's not a big scratch. So presentation wise on those two doors are pretty good as well. And that front quarter panel is clean as well. As we look down here, we can see that there's pretty good tread on those wheels as well, and you do have your rims that are got no scratches on it. The other thing I'll point out as we've walked around, I just forgot to mention, we do have your roof racks on the car as well, so it's ready to set up if you're going camping. You can just throw your if you're going skiing, you can throw your skis on. You can do whatever you like with the car. It's set up ready to be able to go and do what you need to do. Now, the one thing I'd like to point out with these cars, we do have the tried and tested Ford 4 litre, putting out 190 kilowatts. It's a 6-cylinder. Like I said, 190 kilowatts with 383 Newton meters of torque. It is coupled with a 6-speed auto, and like I said, that all-wheel drive system. Okay, so now with this car, it's got a 75 litre tank, and you're gonna get around average, they say 12.5 litres per 100 Ks. So it's gonna get you 600 kilometers per tank. Okay, so like I said, this is Ford's 4 litre that is tried and tested, has been going around probably for the last 20 years, but it is a very, very good motor and a very, very reliable motor. Okay, so now inside this Ford Territory, so just want to point out a few features and just give you a general overall condition report inside the car. So over here we have the wipers, normal, and then we've got your auto headlights, and you've got your headlights here on the right hand side. We do have your indicators over here on the right hand side as well. So look, I suppose everything here is quite simplistic. There's nothing too hard or anything about it. We do have your mode button here on the back, which is going to change your different modes on your stereo. You've got your volume and you've got your seek, so it can switch through the stations that you would like. Over here on the right hand side of the steering wheel, we do have your cruise control. So by clicking that button, which we can see up on the dash, it's just showed up cruise control. And then when we get to the speed that we like, we just press the set button, the plus, which sets it. Okay. Once we touch our foot on the brake, that's going to turn the cruise control completely off. It'll still be sitting there active, but it won't actually be working. And then once we get back to where we want, we just press reset again, which then it's going to reset itself back to where you were. Over here on the right hand side, like I said, simplistic. It's very, very simple. You've got your auto windows, so you've got one auto window for your driver's side, and then your 3 window controls there for the rest of the other 3. You do have a button there, you can lock the windows for the passengers. Great if you've got kids in the rear. As we look over, so we're just going to go over here, we'll have a look and see if we can run through the general system here. We do have a 6 CD stacker inside this vehicle, so you can load 6 CDs into this unit. We do have up here what they call piano key style buttons for the controls. You can see there it all works as you see it down the bottom. So that's station 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So very simple to use there. You do have AM, FM, you've got your CD, you've got your loud, which is just a different type of sound that comes through when you have it playing. Your menu, which is going to go through your bass, treble, balance, fade and display. So it basically runs through everything. If we go back here you can see there it goes back to your FM. And then you've got your control, so you can source up and down, tune your tune or go through your tracks. Load button down the bottom here, now that's what you press to load those 6 CDs in. Do have your dual zone climate control in this vehicle as well, so you can basically set the temperature on the passenger side and the driver's side, so you can have them set differently. We do have your light control, which will turn the lights on. If we just have a look, just by pressing that button on and off, it fades in nicely, so it's not an automatic bright sort of light. You do have your auto locking, so you can lock the doors from inside, and you have got your traction control, which you can turn on and off from electronic stability control, which you can turn off over here as well. You do have your Bluetooth. So not sure if the actual car has got Bluetooth. It's got the Bluetooth control there, but doesn't look like anything's working on it, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh yep, just up here, sorry, you do have your Bluetooth up here. So there is Bluetooth in the car, which I Just didn't see there as I was panning around. The one thing I do point out as well is the car has got 4 airbags, but it does have a 5-star NCAP safety rating. Okay, so you do have 4 airbags in the car, but there is a 5-star NCAP safety rating on this particular vehicle. As we go down, like I said, we've got the 6-speed sequential gearbox in this vehicle. Nice sporty sort of gear stick, and it has got the we can see here, we can port it over into sports mode and we can change the gears ourselves. So quite handy if you're traveling up and down hills, that's going to allow you to do that. One other thing I'll point out is it does have the reverse camera, so nice neat little screen there that shows up, and it just gives you a warning just to check your surroundings. It's all good to sit there and look at the screen, but always make sure that you use mirrors and stuff as well. Looking here, we do have a huge deep center console. Really good to be able to put things in, so there's plenty of room, plenty of CDs will fit in there for your 6 CD stacker as well. So that's always very good to have. As we pan around and have a look at the condition of the seats, so it has got leather seats, but it has got the nice cloth inserts in there as well. You can see there, and the stitching on there, it has got the limited edition stitching on that as well. So really stands out, really looks good. As we look around to the back, you can see there, you know, the seats in the back look like brand new. The 7 seats are the ones in the back as well, which is full leather as well, so they are as new as well. So you can see right across the car, it's presented very well. Just to go through one other thing I do like to point out with the vehicle, you do have here the service history, so we can see here that the car has had all its servicing done. So we have got the 30,000 Ks, the 45,000 K, the 60, the 75 and the 90. And then we've got over here the 15,000 Ks, okay? So it has got the full service history in the vehicle as well, which is a great feature. Okay, so there you have it. There's a walk around presentation of this 2011 Ford Territory TS Limited. Like I said in the video there that the car has got only 4 airbags. Checking on car sales says it only has 4 airbags, but just going through there, just had a look inside the particular vehicle, it does have 6 airbags, okay? So there is 6 airbags in the car. Like I said as well, it does have a 5-star NCAP safety rating, okay? So for any questions or any information on this particular vehicle, please call us here today on 9907 0555, and thanks for watching.